Hi everyone, Dr. Doodle Dad here. We're going to today talk about the 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine and 6 well-being lifestyle hacks that you can use every day. I'll give you the ones I think are the most bang for your buck, so stay tuned. You might have seen recently I did a series of question and answers, a sort of question and answer session, and I've taken a bunch of what people said in the comments and hopefully I've managed to distill it down into one really useful lifestyle hack for each bit of lifestyle medicine, or each of the 6 pillars. So hopefully you'll find this helpful. Nutrition. What can you do to make your nutrition better? Well, my number one bit of advice that I give everyone is to remove refined carbohydrates out of your diet. And I would say the one that causes most of the problems, apart from sugar, is wheat. Refined wheat is really not very good for you. So cut that out. You'll hopefully feel an awful lot better. Your guts will be better. Your breathing will improve perhaps. Snoring might improve. Skin might improve. And everyone I have told that to who's actually done it for a few weeks has noticed some benefit. I'm yet to hear of someone who didn't have any benefit. So cut wheat out your diet if you want to have a very, very straightforward benefit from a nutritional point of view. What can I do for physical activity? Well, the simplest one, and the one that most people can do, is go for a walk. Being outside, being in nature, they're added bonuses, but going for a walk anywhere for any amount of time is valuable. It's very easy, you don't need any equipment, and it just ticks so many boxes on a well-being front. So my number one tip for physical activity is going for a walk. Sleep can be a problem for a lot of people. So my number one tip for how to get a better night's sleep and a bunch of other benefits is to go outside early in the morning. So set your alarm for when to go to bed, so that you go to bed earlier than you would do normally, and get up early and get outside. Even if it's only for 10 or 15 minutes, you'll notice a huge amount of benefit. And if you can incorporate a walk and things like that as well, then it'll really do you a load of good. So tip for sleep, get up early and go outside. Stress management. Everyone is stressed. So my top tip for how to deal with stress is to take up a hobby. Loads of people said that on the recent videos about how to manage your stress. That was probably the best comment, or the most common comment. So get a hobby, no matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's physical, like running, and it doesn't matter if it's creative, like art or painting. Just get a hobby, do a lot of it, try and incorporate a bit of mindfulness, and you will find your stress is an awful lot better. So that's my tip for how to deal with stress. Avoiding toxic substances and toxic behaviours. Well, those seem pretty obvious. Don't smoke, don't drink too much, and don't gamble and things like that. But my top tip for that one is to actually avoid toxic people. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you get yourself a bit of paper and you write down the top 10 people that you spend time with on a weekly basis, and next to them write, does this person empty me or do they fill me up? And if you feel full by being in someone's company and energized, then spend more time with them. If they empty you and they make you feel miserable and afterwards you think that was such a chore, spend less time with them. So my top tip for managing toxic behaviors, substances and people is to avoid those people. And that's a way I would suggest you do it. Social connection. Social connection is so important. I've mentioned it so many times. I keep referring to the Harvard study of adult development, which showed that people who were happiest in their 80s were the same people that had the best friendships in their 50s. So make sure you have plenty of social connection. And my top tip for getting that is to join a club. It can be anything. It could be an archery club, it could be a photography club. It doesn't matter. You'll meet people who've got like-minded views on things, folk that you can connect with, people that you can form friendships with. So that would be my top tip for developing increased social connection. Okay, so I hope you found those 6 tips useful. I certainly try to employ most of those in my day-to-day. I hope that you'll share some of those with other people. And if you do have any top tips of your own, or things that you like to do, or things that someone might never have heard of, then please put them in the comments below, and I look forward to reading them. I do read every comment. I reply to every single one if I can, and if not, I'll still give you a thumbs up. I don't think I've ever given a thumbs down, but there's always a first. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.